A great good evening to all of you.
Very good evening.
As our worthy teacher gave us very sensitive topic to speak on farm bills. There are different type of notions. Some of them were against these people when this ordinance was passed by the Indian government, but some of them were in the favor of this notion. So our team of basic English school made a small effort to show you everything else articulately. So now my teammate Paramveer will analyze the ordinance and Narinder will reveal the protest which was made by the farmers, and Gagandeep Kaur will disclose the difficulties what the people had to face there. So now you give yourself a great round of applause for a very talented and innovative guy, Paramveer Singh.
Good evening to all of you.
Very good evening.
I hope you will be healthy.
Yes.
Now I will elaborate the three farm bills. But as far as I consider, before these three farm bills, you must know what is APMC or MSP. Because after this, you can understand the three bills in a better way. Firstly, I would like to speak about the APMC. In 1947, landlordism system had collapsed. Then the farmland was divided in small pieces. And after some time, people have become the owner of these small pieces, but they didn't have the method of bargaining. Therefore, traders used to exploit them. Firstly, traders would give them loan. After that, they used to procure the crops on cheap prices. Therefore, government had to make the APMC. Its full form is Agriculture Produce Market Committee.
Nice.
After this, farmers couldn't sell their crops without APMC. And traders used to get license for procuring the crops. Traders used to bid the crops, but there was one loophole in APMC. After getting together, traders used to bid the crops at same prices, and they wouldn't raise the price of crops. Therefore, farmer had to sell their crops on the rates of traders. Therefore, government had to make the MSP scheme. And the full form of MSP is minimum support price. MSP is determined by the government before the seeding of crops. And first time MSP is decided by the government in 1966. And now government decided the MSP of 22 crops like rice, lentil, and corn, etc.
Very good. Nice.
Now I will speak about the 3 farm bills. And do you know what is the name of these 3 ordinances? What is in this farm bills? Why they are against the farmers? And what is the hidden motive of government behind the bills? And why farmers are protesting? Don't worry, now I will elaborate it. The name of first bill is the Farmer Produce Trade and Commerce Promotion and Facilitation Bill. Before this ordinance, farmers used to sell their crops in APMC. But after this ordinance, farmers can sell their crops anywhere and online. Therefore, traders had to get license for procuring the crops. And according to government, the good amount of price will be given by the traders to the farmers.
Nice.
And in this way, farmers can get high prices for their crops. It was the merits of this bill. Now I will talk about the demerits of this bill. According to me, after this bill, farmers won't have MSP surety. And it's clear, traders won't give them good price.
Very well.
And therefore farmers will have to face the music. It was the first bill. Now I will talk about the second bill, and its name is Farmers Empowerment and Protection Agreement on Price Assurance and Farm Services Bill. If I talk about the merit of this bill, after this bill, it is a contract farming bill. After this bill, farmers and private companies will contract with each other, and farmers will have to do farming according to the method of private companies. The rate of pesticides and waters will be given by the private companies.
Very good.
And the crop delivery time, quantity and the quality will decide before the seeding of crops. And according to government, farmers won't have to need the commission agents. It was the merit of this bill. And now I will speak about the demerits of this bill. According to me, farmers will become the laborer in their own fields. And private companies can cheat the farmers. And I know properly, farmers can easily defeated by the private companies in the court cases.
Nice. Nice.
And the second thing is that private companies won't waste their time to contract with the small farmers.
Yes.
And I can say that this bill is made for the private companies, so that the government could give them benefits.
Excellent.
It was the second bill. Now I will talk about the third farm bill, and its name is the Essential Commodities Amendment Bill. After this bill, everyone can store the things in immense quality, in immense quantity, like rice, lentil, wheat, potato, onions, and cooking oil, etc. If I talk about the demerit of this bill, everyone doesn't have godowns like FCI. You can't store the things in immense quantity. I can't store the things in immense quantity. We will have to buy the things from the market. And who will have the stock of these things? They will definitely sell the things on high prices.
Yes.
And only big companies can take the benefit of this bill because they have big godowns or stores like Reliance Big Bazaar or Easy Day. At last, I want to say that there is no atom of doubt whether government overrule these ordinances or not. It's clear. These ordinances are bane for the farmers. And these are the three ordinances. These and it was protested by the farmers. But how did farmers start the protesting? My dear Narendra will explain it. Please give big hand for him.
So, my teammate Paramveer has explained about the three farmer bill. As he said, that were against the farmers. So farmers started protesting. Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. This is very popular slogan. As far as I consider, you must have heard it multiple times. But the question is that how much do we value our farmers and our soldiers? Soldiers are external power of our country and farmers are internal power of our country. As you may know, the government had come with three ordinances so that they could quash the marketing, which were passed by the Parliament of India in September 2020. Although farmers wanted the law to be repealed by the government, yet government overwhelmed the farmers. Government shouldn't have overwhelmed the farmers. Then farmers started protesting in September 2020 so as to quash the law. But government didn't want to quash the law. Do you know why government did it? Because government had many advantages. Then farmers demanded the closure of India in 25th September.
and the most universal took place in Punjab and Haryana. Although there was a lot of debate, many issues in Punjab and Haryana, yet Haryana people helped us in hot water time.
Wonderful.
Then farmers started Railroco and they started protesting to all toll plazas. But after starting Railroco, incoming and outgoing rail services to Punjab affected. Then farmer decided they would close the campaign because the supply of fertilizer and other part and parcel items in the state was declining. After failing to get support of their state government, farmers started marching to Delhi so as to build the pressure on central government. But government didn't want farmers demand their rights. They set up barricades, made use of water cannons and tear gas. I would like to speak some lines. Who they are? पूरी पूरी रात पानी में रहने वाले किसानों को, पूरी पूरी रात पानी में रहने वाले किसानों को देखो पानी की बछाड़ों से डराया जा रहा है। क्या मजाक चल रहा है यहाँ पर, तुम भी देख लो। क्या मजाक चल रहा है यहाँ पर, तुम भी देख लो। कंकर पत्थरों से पहाड़ों को हिलाया जा रहा है। Government didn't know farmer chorus too strong to be stopped. They had started Lathi Charge. Section 144 was imposed in many places in Haryana. Bus services were suspended. There is no doubt government was having atrocity to farmers. But government could neither demotivate nor stop.
Very good.
I truly thank the people of Haryana. They gave us their full support. Government, unaware about the power of farmer, they didn't know power of the union strength. Whether government concede or not, they will have to repeal the law by hook and crook. And the barricade was pushed aside in some places, and where the water cannons were used by police, some protesters jumped into a vehicle and turned off. And whoever did it, government has pressed charges attempt to murder. Why government did it? If asking our rights is a crime, why people tell that India is a democratic country? Why? So, time is not giving me permission.
Excellent.
With your great applause, I would like to invite a very intelligent girl, Gagandeep Kaur.
Nice.
यूं नहीं मिलती है राही को मंजिल, यूं नहीं मिलती है राही को मंजिल, एक जुनून सा दिल में जगाना होता है। एक जनून सा दिल में जगाना होता है। पूछा चिड़ियों से कैसे बना आशियाना, पूछा चिड़ियों से कैसे बना आशियाना, बोली भरनी पड़ती है उड़ान, तिनका तिनका उठाना होता है। भरनी पड़ती है उड़ान, तिनका तिनका उठाना होता है। As my teammate Narinder explained about the protest very beautifully, but here I would like to speak about suffering, difficulties, troubles which farmers had to face in Delhi, and still they have been suffering. As Narinder said, farmers planned in circle to Delhi with great enthusiasm, and they reached Delhi. But my dear friends, now the game was yet to start. They thought ordinance would overrule easily, but let alone revoke the ordinance, they deployed the security so as to stop them on the road. People were out from their homes. They didn't know what would happen, but they lost everything. But they lost everything. Do you have any idea how people had survived in Delhi? They had neither food nor shelter. Although they didn't know what would happen, but they turned up to Delhi. In this protest, not included farmers and young peoples, children, women, old peoples also involved in this protest. Every single person, everyone involved in this protest. In cold nights, when cold breeze was blowing, we had started heaters in the rooms, but our farmers are laying on the roads. When one incident came in my mind, it was the same month when Mata Gujar Kaur Ji with their little Sahibzadas, Baba Joravar Singh and Baba Fateh Singh was captivated in cold fort is called Thanda Burj. In Delhi, same small children are with their grandparents. Sometimes they feel same suffering and same cold babes. But their grandfathers told about the Sahibzadas, and they would relieve from their cold babes. This protest took 3 months. In 3 months, our great farmers motivate to others. On 22nd of January, leaders announced a march rally, a tractor rally in Delhi. Thousands of tractors encircled Delhi, and the rally was fully successful. But some hot-blooded farmers waved the flag on Red Fort, and Delhi government got opportunity against the farmers. Everyone knows it was not a part of protest, but somehow it happened. Today's 1 February, our great farmers are in Delhi, and they want to Modi revoke the bill. They didn't want to come back without revoking the bills, as it said, सूरा सो पहचानी है जो लरे दीन के हेत, पुरजा पुरजा कट मरे कभू ना छाड़े खेत. We hope for justice and everyone more support for the farmers as far as I know, they will win definitely because truth efforts always rewarded. Thank you.